Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. On the air with VA3EWV. So I don't see the little. Let me see if this is working. I have to go to a YouTube page and see if it's working there. Anyway, on the air with VA3EWV Friday evening AllStar EchoLink net. That's right. Well, I'm just going to go to view your channel and see if I can actually hear myself talking here. Then we'll get on with it there. So let's see. Oh, testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, I can hear myself, so that's good. Yep. All right. So we're going to get the screen share going right now. And we're going to start off with us a song straight away. Because that's what we do on this net. We always have a song right when it starts. We got 5 minutes. I'm with the Seaway Valley Amateur Radio Club. We're going to be doing a fox hunt. So I'm going to play my fox hunt theme song here. Fox on the Run. Hope y'all can hear that. Static whispers guiding hand and near. Fox on the road, now the thrill and fear. Tally ho, let's go. There we go. Fox on the road, never taste defeat. Tally ho, let's go. Signals got meat. Fox on the run, can I stop this heat? Through the towns over hills, the hunts are alive. Footsteps echoing, racing with the tribe. Transmitters calling secret world unseen. Fox on the run, wireless dream. Cruising in, close racing, radio hot. Tracking down this phantom world, tearing it apart from alleyway to highway. The chase turns wild. Fox on the already got some people out there on YouTube watching. Leave your name in the comments so I can see who you are. We're going to get started in 3 minutes. Tally ho, let's go. Signals got meat. Fox on the run, now the thrill and fear. Fox on the road, never taste defeat. Tally ho, let's go. Signals got meat. Fox on the road, can I stop this heat? That's right, Fox on the run. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so that's Fox on the Run. I'm also back to working 5 days a week in town. So I do, I'm on the road all the time. And I think I actually have a song about the Drive at 5. Here it is right here. We're going to do that, then it'll be time to start. Feeling so alive. Out like a charm with the smooth tones of big keys calm. That's right. Local folks in the rise, bobbing heads to the beat. This mobile radio fun is just so darn sweet. Yeah, you know, Big E, like an act drive at 5. Bringing joy in the funk, keeping it all alive. Ooh, yeah. Okay, it's 8 p.m. So we got to get the rock and rolling. It's started. Okay, enough of that. Good evening, all. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Any emergency or priority traffic, please come now. What's up there, Rob? Nothing heard. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. My name is Ernest. I'm in St. Andrews, Ontario, Canada. We do a Friday evening AllStar EchoLink net, and we also have a couple of repeaters that are usually connected to us at the same time. So we welcome you to the net, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's been going strong for 3 years. It was designed for people like myself that first started in radio and did not have a radio. So my first radio was an iPhone 6 Plus, and I saw EchoLink on it. And since that time, I've been able to connect with folks who are sick and shut in, apartment dwellers, young and old, folks that don't have a lot of land or whatever, or no HF repeaters in their site, and that's what we're doing. So we've been doing this every Friday night at 8 o'clock, and we do live stream on YouTube, just to let you know. So if you come in about 5 or 10 minutes before the net, you'll always see me playing some of my ham radio songs. For those that you are out there on YouTube, leave your name in the comments. Let me pause. This net is a directed net, so all traffic should go through me, VA3EWV. Also, when you come into the net, you're going to come in with your call sign twice phonetically, your name, your QTH, how long you've been a ham, and then you'll be able to then participate with the topic of the day. And the topic of the day is ham clock. Now, you guys may not know what ham clock is, but I'll let you know by the end of the night. So the topic of the day is, what are you using for a ham clock alternative? That's the topic of the day. All right. And like I said, we have 3 rounds of traffic. The first round is the topic of the day. The second round is what you're doing for the weekend. And the third round is you speaking to other people that you have met on the net. Let me pause one more time. Wow, that was a big... So please get out your QRZ if you're at home watching. Make sure you have QRZ up so you'll know who is talking about, and it gives a little bit of a bio of each person. I'm on QRZ as well. And please check out my Facebook and YouTube channels there, okay? So we're going to dive right in. We already have a house full of people, so I don't want to keep people waiting there. We have a house full. So we're going to... thank everybody for coming out. Make sure you have pen and paper because there are always questions out here on this net, and write your call signs down, and we'll get like that. Okay, so let's get started at the top. The first person I saw here this evening was VA3FOA, Victor Alpha 3 Foxtrot Oscar Alpha, and the question of the day is about ham clock. Do you know what it is? And if you do, what's your alternative? Okay, VE2Y, excuse me, VE2FOA is not there right now. Also, I'm going to bring up my friend. He sent me a Ham Clock Haven post there. So I'm going to go try to go there and get that all sorted out. The next person I see here that was on was Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. Good evening to you. Kilo Golf 5. Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. Okay, are you there now? Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you have the link tied up. I know you're probably trying to get in there. You still there? Over. Okay, folks, we're back. Unfortunately, I had to disconnect Kilo Golf 5 Foxtrot India from the net. We'll see if he can get back there later on. Yeah, so that's the good thing about having your own node. If they're connected, you can actually disconnect yourself. Okay, sorry about that, folks. We'll keep it going there. The topic of the day is about ham clock. You may have not heard of it before, but we're going to be trying to talk about that. Let me just see here. We do have lots of folks on the YouTube saying that they can't hear anything, but I had to check some people out. Okay, let's keep it rolling here. We have VE2YOW, Johan there. Go ahead, Johan. Come in with your call sign, your name, your QTH, how long you've been a ham, and are you familiar with ham clock? Over.
Just told me my call sign. This is Victor Echo Yankee Oscar Whiskey.
Yep, I know.
View in La Chute, Quebec, next to Hawkesbury, Ontario. I'm about an hour away, more or less, to Cornwall. And yes, I've been a ham operator since officially since the mid '90s, but I was not having any radio, so I started during the COVID. I started back with my first HS during the COVID. So, yes, to answer your question, Ernest, and 73, by the way, thanks for being operator of the net tonight. I do look at it, and I try to tweak the, how's it called again? I got that I use it on Linux. So, but I heard that they're not going to. I guess the owner, or not the owner, but the one that I started the Pioneer, he passed away. He's a silent key now, so we need to find an alternative.
Exactly. I have up on my page, if you're watching on YouTube, I know that there's a openhamclock.com. I'm on it now, and tonight I'm just going to go through the settings with everybody that's on the air there or on the YouTube there. And I'm going to set mine up and see how it looks there. It's openhamclock.com. I'm going to try that one out. There was a discussion. Some people were saying, why are there all these versions of ham clock? And I was like, wait a minute. Isn't ham radio all about experimentation, right? So if they come out with some really nice versions of ham clock, that's going to be that. If you're watching, I bought the Innovo, INOVATO. I had bought the actual hardware from the guy. I'm just holding up the box now because I disconnected all the stuff from it. So I'm going to move it. I had it connect to my 60-inch TV there. and I personally used it to track satellites when I was doing SSTV. And that's the only time I ever used it. So it just kept running all day, every day. And now that there's some web-based options, I don't even have to have hardware-based, and I can actually use it on the laptop, cell phone, computer. So I might create another AllStar node out of this. Who knows what's going to be that? So yeah. So thank you there, Johan. Let me pause. We do have VE3ARF out there, Rob, tonight. Just want to say hi to the folks that are connected on YouTube there. So let me put your call signs in there, VE3ARF. And Rob is saying there, good evening from Victor Alpha 3. Alpha Radio Fox, good evening to you there. We have out and about, we have Stuart there. Victor Echo 9 Charlie Fox. Try to get him in there. Victor Echo 9 Charlie Fox. He does some great videos, folks. I look at his videos every day. So check out his YouTube channel, Out and About. Out in November, Out and About. So check him out there. He's on there tonight. Let's see here. Who else we have? We have AD2GU. Alpha Delta 2 Golf Uniform is out on YouTube tonight too. Thank you, Mr. Vincent, for checking in there. And Stuart says he has some videos on his channel and another one scheduled tomorrow about open ham clock. So if you're looking in there, that's a good resource. I was just looking for something to talk about tonight, and we'll hopefully hear from Stuart and what he has to say about that. And we'll invite you to go check out his channel. So let me pause. Okay, we have a house full of people here. I got to get on with it. We have like 9 people on the link here. Before we do that, though, let's do a call out for anyone on the VE3 PGC repeater. Anyone on the VE3 PGC repeater wishing to check in, please come on in.
VE2EQL.
VE2EQL. John, good evening to you. How are you today?
I'm doing good. I'm using a HT from the office, and another fine day. And good evening to everybody on the net. John here in Michaelin. Call is Victor Echo 2 Echo Quebec Lima. And I know about ham clock, but I never really bothered to set it up on my monitor while I'm working or while I'm on the video. With that, back to net control.
Yeah, and John, thank you. Number one, thank you for being out there, and thank you for supporting me and the channel. I know you connected quite a few times, and I'd love to see all the call signs out there that come each and every week. I really appreciate it. Yeah, John, that was one of the things. It used to be a little bit of configuration and all that stuff, and now if you're watching from home, I am on just a random one. This one says openhamclock.com. And it says station settings. So, John, you can actually go to openhamclock.com on your computer. And it starts at the top. It says enter your call sign, grid square to get started. Settings are saved in your browser, right? So my call sign is there, right? And I know I'm in FN, I think I'm in FN 25, I believe. But I'm going to click on use my current location. Say allow if you're watching online there. And yeah, see, FN 25, I knew that. So there we go, and I'm going to do it on retro. I want retro. I'm going to choose classic, UTC time, performance full, blah, 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 save settings, and there I am. Just like that, folks. So, John, it took me from the time that I called your call sign and put you on there, and now I'm in the ham clock. It shows my call sign, the UTC time, and shows the bands and who's on and all that stuff. So you can get started just like that. Okay. Any other folks on the VE3 PGC repeater wishing to check in, please come on in. VE3TOT, Peter, good evening to you. Go ahead, Peter.
Victor Echo 3 Tango Oscar Tango. Name is Peter. I live in Alexandria, which is just down the road from Cornwall. I've been a ham since the mid-90s and only had a station, a shack set up in the last year or so. Ham clock, no clue. I I just opened it up as you were speaking, and I'm entering my parameters, and I'm going to see where it takes me. Back to net control.
Yeah, I was, like I said, I was personally, Robert Garner, I forget his call sign, but I was trying to get someone to help me with Slow Scans TV, and then he told me about Ham Clock, and I went and purchased the whole, hardware bundle and stuff like that, and had it shipped and all that, and spent time trying to get it all set up, and it took, a couple of weeks actually to get it all working right. And then anytime I saw advertisements from International Space Station that they were going to do their different things, I would run and turn on the 60-inch TV in the room there, power on the ham clock, let it track the satellite, and then I would just do that, right? And that's the only time I used it. And because I really don't do any DXE in the shack, I use FT8 in the shack, and I use Grid Tracker, so Grid Tracker is all pretty and stuff. So I would only use it for that. So I hope that I run across someone that does use it and see what they use it for. Okay, we're going to break with you there. Thank you for being in there. Peter, don't go away. We'll have much more to go. Let's pick it up now with Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. You were trying to get in there earlier. Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. Go ahead.
Yes, good evening, Ernest. I messed something up and lost it completely. I had to reset my little tablet. I had trouble understanding if you're saying ham clock or ham cloth, and I now realize it's ham clock. I don't have that program with my FT8 business. I just flew with ground trip. I got onto YouTube and I looked at it and I saw your picture on the internet, on the Zoom, YouTube. It looks very interesting, but I'm going to have to take some time to read about it. So I'm sorry I messed up my first go around there. Been a ham since 1983. I live in Sunset, Texas, and we had a high temperature today of 23 degrees Celsius. Could not believe it after all the 10 days of ice and snow we had. So back to the net, and thanks for doing it again. Appreciate you.
No problem, no problem. Hey, look, thanks for being out there as well. And just so everyone knows, I run this net, the AllStar EchoLink net, for people to get on for the first time. So I expect for some people to have problems and stuff like that, and we just try to help them out. So if you are new to AllStar EchoLink and you're trying to get started for the first time, don't be shy. Come on in. We'll help you out. And if you get stuck or whatever like that, no problem. I'll just give you the boot right quick, then you can come back in and try again. That's how you do it. That's how we get people in there. Thank you for being out there. I hope you're around for round two. Round two, folks, is what you're doing for the weekend. So now, as if you, and for you, those of you that don't know about it, there's nothing to try. I mean, there's no harm. Just go to openhamclock.com. I'm sure there are going to be a lot other ones that are out there, but for now, we'll just go there and look and see what it does. Again, I use mine for satellite tracking. I'm going to have to figure out that on this new one. Okay? We're going to break with you now, and we're going to pick it up with NX3F. NX3F. Go ahead, please.
Hey, good evening, Ernest. NX3F. Name's Alan. Alpha Lima Lima Echo November, located in Temple Hills, Maryland. Been licensed since 1972. No, I do not have a ham clock. I heard you all talk about it last week. I do not have it. So I really can't comment on it. That's the situation here, Ernest. Back to net control. VA3EWV NX3F.
Yes, so Mr. Allen. Yeah. So what I think it is, and I'm sure someone's going to have a better explanation than I. But it shows your call sign, which is cool. And on the ham clock version I had, you can change the look and the color of the call sign, which is pretty nice. And then you could, do things like look at the solar. Like I could put the sun up, the moon up. I could do a city view, like it would have like the lights or the continents or the grid squares. So if you're out there using HF, I know it's really good if you use HF, especially if you do DX. A lot of people look at the different clusters and they see who's out on it, right? Because right now it says DX spider.co.uk. Again, I only use one portion of it, and I'm trying to click around and see how you get things going on here. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. But for now, I was using it to do satellite tracking. That's what I was using it for. All right, thank you, Mr. Allen. We'll break with you now, and we'll pick it up with VA3JIC. James, VA3JIC, come on in.
All right, Ernest, thanks so much for bringing me in. I do appreciate that. Well, my name is James, Victor Alpha 3 to the India Charlie, and I am in Southern Ontario, Guelph, Ontario, and I've been a ham since 2021. Ham clock, yes, I have used it for the exact same thing you do, Ernest. The alternative, I have not gotten an alternative yet. I've been playing with other things over the last couple of days, trying to get another Android box up and running with some other device.
Yes, I hear that. I hear that. And thanks for being out there as always. And on the round two, stick around for round two there, what you're doing for the weekend. Yeah, I see now that I've found with everybody on, I see that there's a satellite on and satellite off. And now it has some of the names of the satellites showing, but I had to zoom out to see a little bit more of that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, thanks, James, for being out there. Let's see who else we have out here. Victor Echo 9. So Victor Echo 9, Charlie Fox. Stuart, come on in.
Good evening, Ernest. Everybody on net to be nice up in beautiful New Brunswick. We're at -10 right now and beautiful outside. I stumbled upon HamClock by accident, actually. I was looking for a Mac version because I run all Macs. And I found a brand new version for HamClock for Mac that was released 2 days before Elwood unfortunately became a silent key. You guys didn't hear the news. Elwood was suffering some major health issues and decided to take his own life. And it's a sad day in ham radio when something like that happens. Then I just kept digging around and found Open HamClock, and I did a video on my channel about it a couple days ago, and boy, is it moving at a breakneck speed. They've already added a bunch of new features, and that's what the video for tomorrow is, showing some of the new features. Ernest, you may want to try throwing on the dockable version so you can move things around on your screen. I use the retro version and dockable, and that allows me to customize the screen to whatever I want to see. But it's pretty good as a DXer. As an avid DXer, it's not ready for what I use it for. The DX cluster part is not the greatest, but I'll continue to use Holy Cluster for my DX spots. But it's coming. Again, it's the community is driving it, so it's growing. It's growing fast, and lots of changes coming in, even in the last couple of days since I did my first video. But it'll improve and it'll keep going. It's got a lot of promise. But as a DXer right now, it's not really good for me. It doesn't have any really strong DX things that I like to look for as a DXer. So there you go. That's my view on it. But the dockable version is really slick. I use the retro look and the dockable. Back to net there, Ernest, VA3EWV-9CF.
VE9CF in the group, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor returning. And just like that, folks, this is the view that I'm kind of accustomed to, the dockable version. So, it has my call sign. And let me see. Okay. This is sweet. It's something cool to play with, too. So let me just click on that. So it shows the corona. That's what I was saying earlier. So you can show that. This is great. So there's solar propagation. And, I tell you what, as I grow in this hobby, these types of, toys or apps or whatever you want to call them, they really help you out. I used to just go outside blind and hope for the best, right? And now before I even take, go out to do any type of portable operations, because that's what I use my HF for, that. And inside I just use, AllStar and EchoLink. So that's the kind of operator I am. But I used to go out blind, hope for the best and stuff like that. And I started at the peak of the solar cycle. Now you need to have some you got to have some knowledge, and you have to have some stuff. I used to just go out and hold my hand up in the air, and QSOs would just stick to it, right? And I was like, oh, I got 200 QSOs in 2 hours. Not now, not these days. But it can be that way if you know what you're doing and you're using all this technology. And I didn't know about Gray Line until I heard Stuart there talking. He was on some type of group, and they would try to run stations. And I heard them working China because they were using the Gray Line now. I thought that was the coolest thing. Okay, I hope you guys are going to stick around for some more. We'll break with you now, Stuart, and we will pick it up now with Kilo Alpha 7, Romeo Oscar November. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, Ernest. And okay, hopefully this isn't too hot. I'm using EchoLink on my phone with a new earbud set. I did this last week, and when I replayed your video on YouTube, and my microphone on that cheap earbud set sounded like crap, and it was almost unintelligible and kept cutting out. So hopefully this one's a little different. Anyway, this is Ron at Vancouver, Washington, and we had sunshine all day today. It was very nice. Warmed up to about I think it hit about 57 Fahrenheit, and we were able to actually get outside a little bit. That was nice. I think we have at least one more day like that, maybe two. I don't know that I'm going to be able to stick around for the next rounds, but I'll hang out and listen as much as I can. And glad to be here. And if I can't stick around too long, I'll try again next week. And nice chatting with you. 7-3, everybody. KA7 RON.
Hey, well, look, we got you covered for our short time check-ins. We're just going to, because I'm nosy. I tell everybody that. I just like to know what people are doing for fun over the weekend. It doesn't even have to be radio fun. So before you get out of here, what are you doing fun for the weekend there, Ron?
Well, that's a good question. Let me see. I think I was hoping to go see some grandkids, some grandbabies tomorrow, but so far I haven't heard back, so I don't know if that's happening. I have a little work to do that I'm probably going to procrastinate and do it on not a weekend. And then we'll see. Other than that, it's kind of open, so that's good. That doesn't happen very often. So I'll be just kind of decide. And you know what? There's that AM rally contest, sort of a contest this weekend. Maybe I'll try to play with that a little bit. Haven't done much AM on HF, so
I've done none.
So that's about it. K7 RO.
Okay, an AM rally. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go to your QRZ and check out your email, because I haven't done anything AM on. I haven't done anything AM. So, or maybe I don't think so. I've just only pressed the USB button and the LSB button, and that's it, and the data button. So I haven't done any AM. Thank you, Ron, for being out there, and have a good weekend. Hey, look, and I have a pro tip for you. My grandson Knox is here. Let me tell you how that happened. I got off work, drove to my daughter's house. I'm like, I'm here to pick up Knox. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, Knox, go get in the car. And he was gone, right? And then he slept on the way here. It's about an hour and 20-minute drive from where I work to home. So he's here at the house, and that's what you do. You don't ask. You just go pick him up there. That's just my pro tip for you. All right, we'll break with you, Ron. Let me see where I'm at now. Let's see. Let me see if I have all my folks here. Have I done VA3FOA? VA3FOA. Have you checked in yet? Okay, VA3FOA is showing up on the screen, but it hadn't gotten in there yet. Let's see here. I think I've gone through the list. So we're going to do, and the VE6IDK repeater isn't connected this week. So that's sad. any other check-ins from anyone anywhere, please come on in if you haven't already. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor Ernest with the AllStar EchoLink Friday Evening Net. God damn, that scared me. Okay, I'll go then. This is Ernest, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor. I'm in St. Andrews, West Ontario. I've been a ham, celebrated my 3 years there on January 17th. I've been on HF since about June of 2024, enjoying the hobby, and pretty excited this year. I am now the president of the Seaway Valley Amateur Radio Club. We're a very active club, and I invite everybody to check out our webpage, svarc.ca. That's svarc.ca. We do a lot of fun stuff. Last month, we had a 6-meter antenna build workshop that went over really great there. And about 8 or 9 of us have vertical antennas now for 6-meter. And we have a lot of people in the club with, various types of 6-meter antenna. But we all get on the radio on Monday nights after 7:30, and we do 50.180. So if you want to see if you can get us one day on 6 meters, that's what we're going to do. Let me pause. Damn, that's a big squeak there. Also, we do fox hunts. We had a very successful fox hunt last month, and our friend VA3EWV-L, who's our club secretary, and our other friend VA2DIT, who's our vice president, they got the fox first. So I'm hoping to team up with some folks this weekend. We got a lot of folks that are going to be joining us, even folks from other clubs there. We're going to be having a great fox hunt this Sunday there. So if you're in the area or you can hear me, it's at starts at 1 o'clock. Check out our website for details there. So that's what now, and for ham clock, that's the topic. 1 second. This thing just, I don't know what the heck that stuff is. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm getting some kind of here in the shack, and I just, we're trying to figure it out. So ham clock, that's the subject of tonight. I've said it a couple times already. I used it mainly to track satellites and do SSTV. But now that I'm doing a little bit more, DXing and stuff like that, I'm starting to do CW. I'm in a CW ops course. And I think with some of these, it'll tell you, I'm sure that if I get these filters going, oh, yeah, wow, there we go. So it'll tell you bands and modes. See, that's what I'm talking about. So I want to click on mode and do CW. See, there we go. And then band. And so it's 80 meter. I've been running that quite often. Then I'll go done. And now it's going to show me who's on the air. Yeah, there we go. It's showing you who's on the air on 80 meters who's doing CW. So there you go. See? That's a good thing to work with. So yeah, that's what I'm using it for. Now we're going to go to our second round. Let me see who's on YouTube first before I miss out on that. We do have 8 people watching now, so make sure you put your call signs in. Did I call on Alpha Delta 2 Golf Uniform? Did I call on Alpha Delta 2 Golf Uniform? Over. Getting old, starting to forget stuff. Because I see Alpha Delta 2 Golf Uniform on YouTube, but I also I saw him on here. Must have had to go. I saw him on the page there. All right, we're on round 2 now. This is about what you're doing for the weekend. So we will start at the top. I saw AllStar there earlier, VA3FHQ, but I guess he may have had to go. KG5FI, if you're still there, what's going on with the weekend with you? Over.
Yes, Ernest, I'm still here. In the morning, real early, I'm driving just about an hour up to a town north of me. We're going to have weather spotting training for a couple hours.
That sounds fun.
People from the National Weather Service up in Norman, Oklahoma are going to come down and run the training session and then come home. And I'm sure I'm going to be doing some of volunteer examiner testing over Zoom, and the rest of the time just with my wife, and I'm sure I'm going to be getting motor time in too. Probably both days because we're going to have warm weather. So back to you, KG5FI.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That. Hey, and look, if you go out, I know people spot, but I remember when I was first young in POTA, I thought I had to go out and go to every Facebook group and make sure I was spotted on the page and this and that. There was a lot of work, and I used to call my friends up, hey, I'm going to be activating and all that stuff like that. If I do it now, it's just to do it. But I found out, and this is listening to videos and stuff like that, and I giggle like that because my friend's out there, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot, and he's like, hey, bro, you know what? Just go out and just start calling out. That's all you have to do, just start calling out. So I went from going out to do Parks on the Air, spending about 30, 40 minutes advertising, then going out and was like, oh, I got to spot myself, right? And now I have a mobile antenna that I'll put on my car. I can't drive on the highway with it because it's just too heavy. But it's like a mobile antenna and has like a banana plug, and you can go to like 9 different bands. And in town, since I'm back working full time in Ottawa there, downtown Ottawa, there's like 20 parks, right? So I just put on the doggone antenna. So that takes me no like a minute to put that on. I'll go in the car and stuff like that, and then you just start calling out, right? So there you go. It's easier than I thought. So I've gone from like a 40-minute thing to like 7-8 minutes I'm on the air. Okay, thank you. We appreciate you being out there. We'll break with you now, and we will pick it up with. Oh yeah, we have Victor Echo 9, Charlie Foxtrot. So what are you up to this weekend there, Stuart?
V9 Charlie Foxtrot. I'll give you a guess, Ernest, and see if you can guess right. Over.
I think you're going to be doing some like DXing. I forgot that place you were working, like a Belgium thing or something like that. Maybe. Over.
Last week at the UBA contest was last week. I think I finished pretty good. I managed 750 QSOs in the 24-hour period for the UBA. That was all countries everywhere. Tomorrow is the European Union DX contest. It starts at 1200 UBA. That's the 24-hour event. So I'll be calling CQ starting at 9 o'clock in the morning here for the European DX contest. Last year I finished 5th in the world on that, so I'm hoping to repeat or do a little bit better. We'll see how the band conditions are. The band conditions are really good tonight. I managed to work Monera Islands in the South Pacific on 10 meters well into the evening here. Worked my friends in Japan and a few other great DX stations tonight. So hopefully the band will be good tomorrow. But that's the plan for tomorrow is the European Union DX contest, and that'll be starting at 9 o'clock local time, 1200 UTC. And that'll be keep me busy for the next 24 hours at least. With that, I'm going to have to go QRT because I do have to go to bed and get some sleep and get ready to go for tomorrow. And, the mandatory wife time, too. You got to, happy wife is a happy life, the old saying. So I got to go and do that. Anyway, I'll say 7-3 to everybody on the net tonight. We'll catch you guys all next week from the beautiful Canadian Maritime, V9 Charlie Fox.
That's right. Thank you so much, Stuart, there. And when he's not doing DX, he's going to get some videos out there about Ham Clock. So, yeah, I'll link them to my Facebook page there so we can get some information on that. Thank you so much, Stuart, and you have a good evening there. Okay, next up, so Rob's out there, but he's on the YouTube there. VE3EWV-L. Are you still out there, Johan? VE3EWV-L. That sound is still there.
Yes, Mr. Net Control VE3EWV-L. By the way, I say to Stuart that I started to listen to his YouTube, okay? And I was quite surprised that you know each other, and he comes to the net, so that's pretty cool. And I'm looking at EchoLink, open EchoLink, open hamclock.com. So I'll follow his guideline. I'll see where it leads me. So far, I used the older version on Linux, and this one seems more customable.
That's nicer.
And as for the weekend, sorry, Ernest, I might not be participating for the fox hunt, but I'm trying. I might just do some testing of antennas at home. I just purchased. I got an exchange for X200, and I want to put low on the ground to see how well it behaves locally. If I can actually have. It's not an X200. It's a coil vertical antenna I want to put on the ground on a tripod. So just let you know, I might be making some NDIS if I can with the antenna, and see how far I can go or how close I can go. Back to you, Miss Control.
All right, Johan. It sounds like a lot of fun and testing antennas and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Have you? When will you get a chance to put up your 6 meter antenna there? Over.
Oh, I may need to help with Mr. VA3EWV-L, Peter. But you know that I haven't constructed one. I'm using a 6 meter width that comes with the discount antenna that I have at home. But it's not much gain, eh? So far, no joy, eh? For hearing you guys in Cornwall, I just might be not having enough gain or not enough power. But you know, right now I'm in EchoLink. You know that lately I'm using QRP radio 10 watts. So, better luck next time. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that we get it that 6 meter repeater put in there. That'll be nice. All right, Johan, thank you so much. Have fun doing your radio stuff on the weekend there. I was quite surprised too, because when I talked to everybody at the antenna building thing, most everybody had a resounding, "Hey, let's wait till it's warmer," right? However, plans were changed, right? I had told everybody we were going to have a fox hunt until March, but I'm happy to know that we're going to get out there on Sunday anyway. So, we'll catch you when it gets a little warmer. We'll catch you when it gets a little warmer, Johan. We know that you're an icicle there, okay? So no problem. We'll catch you next time. There's always the next time there. All right, Johan, we will break with you now, and we will pick it up with who we're picking up with. Let's see who is on left. NX3F, come on in.
Yeah, okay, Ernest. VA3EWV-L. Well, this weekend's going to be really an easy one for me. I'm going to stay inside. I'm not going outside. It's going to be really cold here. They're talking about sub-zero temperatures with the wind. Got these high winds that are coming from the north, anywhere from I guess it's about 45, 50 mile an hour. So it's going to be really, really, really cold here. So I'm just going to be hanging inside here. I'll probably play radio for a bit. And I'm surprised that Dom didn't check in. I was wondering what was going on with him. He called me and asked me how to get in. He got into EchoLink, but I'm sure I didn't hear him check in. Well, maybe he did. I just maybe I left the shack here for a second. Back to you, Ernest. NX VA3EWV-NX3F.
Yeah, remind me of his call sign again.
Yeah, it's KC3TLO, Tango Lima Oscar. KA3TLO, Tango Lima. I can't even talk tonight. Oscar, go ahead.
Okay, Roger on Tango Lima Oscar. Let me just see if he tried to connect. I'll go into the system and see if he tried to connect there. Yeah, I don't see him on here. You know how it keeps the history, but that's okay. We got him in last time, right? And I think he used the web version. So just text him and try to get him on there again. Okay, thank you, Mr. Allen. We'll break with you. We'll pick it up with VE. Let's see, where was it there? VE3EWV-L. John, are you still out there?
Roger, and if I'm still here, just monitoring everybody's wonderful conversations.
Roger. So, John, what are you doing for fun this weekend? We're on the this is my nosy time. What are you doing on the weekend there? Over.
Well, I might go to breakfast at Moe's tomorrow morning if you want to join me, because it is only about 3.5 kilometers away. And I am cleaning up the garage finally, and I have some tower sections to remove from the side of the house to bring forward. And then Sunday I'll be driving to Montreal to visit my son and grandkids. That's in net control.
Roger. Well, you know I'm not going to pass up a meal, so I'll see you on the way to Moe's. I know it's breakfast time, but I love their burgers there. So there's nothing like a breakfast burger and a breakfast poutine. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to get that with some nice jalapenos and fresh onion on that. So that's what's going to happen there. All right, John, I will definitely see you there. VE3TOT Peter, are you in there? Over.
E2EQL, what time?
Oh, 8. Well, you know, the sooner the better with that place, right? So are you going to be up 7:30? Over.
Could be there for 7.
Okay, I'll see you there at 7 then. Okay, I'll see you at 7. Okay, we'll see you then. All right, we'll break with you and ask if Peter's out there. VE3TOT.
VA3EWV, this is VE3TOT. Yeah, what am I doing this weekend? I've been invited to a Super Bowl party, and of all things, I know nothing about American football, and I know even less about wagering, and there's going to be a little of that at this party. So I went to my local expert, Chat GPT, and I asked for the Super Bowl manual for dummies, and it was absolutely amazing what came back. I didn't even know the teams that were playing. He told me about the teams, the quarterbacks, their stats, what people normally do at Super Bowl parties, and how to bet a couple of bucks without losing your shirt. I was really amazed. 6 pages of information, just at the press of a button. I'm in awe of it. Back to you, Ernest.
Well, hey, look, you and me both. I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was Super Bowl time. I mean, I don't watch like TV or anything advertised. My TV is Facebook, and I don't even do much of that. I check in every now and then to see stuff, and I look at my my website there on Facebook. But I didn't know there was Super Bowl. It was Super Bowl time. So, did not even know that. I wouldn't know who's playing either. Well, there you go. There it goes to show you. And that's tomorrow night, over? I think somebody was doubling with you. Try that again.
Sunday afternoon at 6:30 is the official kickoff.
Okay, Sunday afternoon at 6:30 then. Okay, well, there you go. All right. Thank you for sharing that with us. So if people are doing stuff on Sunday night, I definitely won't go and try to do any POTO on Sunday night at 6:30 because most of the people will be, because I work a lot of American stations when I do Parks on Air. I'm not like a lot of other folks that do the DX and stuff like that. I'm trying to get volume, so I'll stick around the Americans to try to get the volume. But that's just for now. You know, I'll one day I'll be a good DXer. Thank you so much there, Pete. Uh, is there anybody else on the VE3 PGC repeater wishing to say hello or check in? Please come on in. Well, didn't go this time. How about that? Okay, nothing heard. Let's pick it up with Jim. VA3JIC. I say Jim and James. James, what are you doing this weekend?
Well, Ernest, thanks so much for picking me up again. Well, not too much. A little cold out there. It's going to be minus 35 here tomorrow morning. So I don't be saying I'm going to be doing too much outdoors. I think maybe I'll play with this Android box tomorrow and try to get Linux on there tomorrow. So I think that is my plan. And yeah, got to get ready for my net tomorrow night, Ernest, at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And maybe for the folks on YouTube, Ernest, you can put up the net for me on the YouTube. And way too many connections there to ram them all off. So maybe you could do that for me if you don't mind, Ernest. Thank you so much.
Roger. I have it up here on the screen now. That's right, folks. Same bat time, same bat channel. 8 o'clock on Saturdays, 7 Central and all that. James is here with N8, November 8 Papa Charlie. So it's those two there that run the net. And it's all about asking questions. So, you know, if you are a person that wants to know things about different things in ham radio, that's the night to come. Not tonight. My net is not a technical net at all. It's a have fun with the radio net and me being nosy and see what people are doing. And also I learn a lot more about things because you know, of you guys. So here we go. Let me pause. Okay. They have EchoLink connections, AllStar Link connections, ham over IP connections, amateur wire connections, DMR, D-Star, and YSF. So EchoLink, if you're looking at the screen there, 275-408, if you want to write that down, 275-408, and then 483331. So those are EchoLinks that you can connect to directly. I will also be here too. My grandson's in, so I want to make sure I'll make it out there to the net tonight, tomorrow night. Also, AllStar, right? You guys can connect via AllStar, hams over IP, and amateur eye, right? And DMR talk groups 314-65-15153. There you go. All right. All licensed hams are welcome. Join to talk about anything you would like to. There's absolutely no nothing that they won't help you with. So that's this for hams to help other hams discover what is possible in amateur radio. There you go. There you go, folks. Thank you so much. Okay. Ron KA7RON. I don't see him still here. K7RON, are you still there? Over. Okay. VA3FOA. VA3FOA. You came in about 2 hours ago, it shows, but we haven't heard you on the air. VA3FOA. VA3FOA. Go ahead. Okay, nothing heard. That was Dave in Iroquois. Did I miss anybody for the what you're doing over the weekend part? Anybody else from anywhere or anyone wishing to check in, please come on in. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor with the Friday evening All-Star EchoLink net. Okay, we're down to the last portion. We got 6 minutes left in the ball game here. The last part is if you have questions for anybody that you've heard that says anything interesting on the net tonight, this is that time that you can do the crosstalk and have the rag show at the end of the net there. So I'm going to have the mic open to anybody with any comments or anybody with any questions about what happened tonight. Please come on in. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. Okay, if there are no other questions about that, we'll do a final round of traffic. If anybody has any closing words, we'll do that now. And as we always do on here, at the end of the net, we always go back to our YouTube channel there and we play a couple songs there from our Big East playlist there. Any final comments or anything before we end the net? This is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. KG5FI, come on in. KG5FI, go ahead.
Yes, I'd just like to say thanks for bringing up the ham clock. I had heard about the person's death and that the program was really good, but I had never looked at it. So I'm going to, after we finish here, because it looks like a lot of stuff on YouTube about it. So just wanted to thank you. At 73 to all, and have a safe weekend.
Yeah, thank you for that. It's a great program. I have another. Whoa, what's happening here? Looks like I was fading out. Yeah, it's a pretty good program, and now it's easier than ever to get on it. You know, openhamclock.com. That's just one I'm looking at right now. But at least it's something cool to play with and stuff like that, and it, you know, shows your call sign and the this and that, and you know, you never know, you might run up on somebody out there and get a good contact in. Oh, and wait a minute. It even shows polar activators that are out there right now. What? Okay, let me see if this makes this big or anything. It says highest polar activators, but there's a whole polar activators part on there. And it shows, and I want to get some polar DX out there too, by the way. And I see that on here. It's actually showing everybody that's doing polar that is here. And a lot of DX polar sites. So it'll be kind of cool for if you can go out there. There's some Japan polar sites out there right now. That's pretty cool. I was talking about the gray line. This is probably a good time that you can get some great hunting for some polar there. Okay, thank you for being out there. Any other traffic before we end with the song?
Hey, Ernest. Quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Allen, NX3F. Come on in.
Yeah, Dr. Right there. But I guess apparently there's a problem with the push to talk on his computer, and he told me he said he was logged into PGC. That's where he said he's logged in. That's where he's bridged to from his EchoLink node.
Okay, Roger. I do copy that. Saying he's connected to the EchoLink node there. Oh yeah, and I do see that on here. So let's try to do a call out. So you're saying that he was having a problem with the push to talk over?
Yeah, because apparently he's hitting the space bar, but it's not transmitting, and I'm not sure what's happening there yet.
Roger, and he's using the online version. You said, right? Like he's not. Is he using the one to like a PC, or is he using the online version that we showed him last week?
Yeah, he's using the web version. The web version.
Good evening. The time is 9 p.m.
Roger. So on the web version, Mr. Allen, just to let you know, so when you log into it, you log in. But so what you want to do, you have to actually press the transmit button with your mouse, right? You have to press the transmit button with the mouse. I never knew that you could do your keyboard with it. I'll try it with the keyboard, but I would always just do it with the mouse. That's what I did. I'm going to check it out right now.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the same thing as when you went the other way. I'm used to going into the other way, and when he called me earlier, I couldn't remember what all told him. When you log in via the web version, I did see the transmit button on the web version when I logged in earlier on my PC. Oh well. We'll try to figure it out. Don't want to hold you up any there. I know you said you had to do your thing on YouTube. Go ahead.
Hey, Mr. Allen. So, no. This is what I have this net for. That, like, the main purpose is to get people on EchoLink. Let's just make sure that's out right now. On YouTube now, if you're watching, I've now abandoned the radio there, and I'm talking on the web version. If people saw me go on there, I got on there really quick, but I had to click. Well, I'm gonna see if the keyboard. Hold on, let me try the keyboard. Hold on. Okay. Oh, you have to press and hold the space bar if you want to transmit. I'm pressing and holding the space bar now. Can you hear me over NX3F?
Oh yeah, definitely here. Yep, gotcha. Let me relay that. Let me relay that back to him. Stand by.
Yeah, no problem. Go ahead, James.
I just want to let you know, Ernest, when you're being on the web base there, your audio is kind of low. Can you turn the audio up a little bit?
Yeah, I was just about 12 feet from the mic. That's all. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out. I never used the space bar on that, James. I always just held the mouse and just press transmit. Then I would unclick it, press transmit. I never even know that you could do the space bar. But what I discovered really quickly is you have to press and hold the space bar if you want to talk, and then you let it go, and then it just unkeys it over.
Yeah, roger that. And it's funny, Ernest, when you move up closer to the mic, it absolutely sounds like you're on the
Yeah,
radio.
Roger. I tend to hold the mic away from my face because when I first got the Anytone, if I had it close to my mouth, everybody said it sounded like I had a blank in my mouth. So I tend to hold it a little bit further back. But, I don't know how I sound. So does it sound better here or here? Here or here? Over.
I'm going to say the first here.
Okay, awesome. See, that's the thing. If somebody was out there recording me, I could actually hear what I sound like. So thank you for that update. NX3F, did you get back in touch with your friend there? Over. Okay, while we're waiting for Mr. Allen, if anybody else has joined us or anybody has any final comments, please come on in. This is Victor Alpha 3, Echo Whiskey Victor. Okay, no further comments. We're going to officially close the net, but I'm going to still be here to help Mr. Allen and them out. But I'm going to officially close the net now, and I'll be back in about 2 minutes and whatever seconds this is for the song there. And well, it's actually 3 minutes, but we're going to do our POTO adventures because there will be some people doing POTO. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to try to get to hold my friend Rob to make me a DX song about DX. Okay, folks, this is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor signing off for now, but still going to be here to help Mr. Allen and his friend out. Have a good evening there, folks, and join me on YouTube for our song.
And experience, Victor Alpha 3 tuning in the attorney.
Fountains and birds, sounds fill the air. It is making contacts from here to there. Big E's on the bands, 40-20 he commands. Golden tones echo across the lands. Grid hopping fun on Earth's pride. Portable station, signals won't hide. Big E's on the bands, 40-20 he commands. Golden tones echo across the lands. Logging stations one by one. Porter hunters calling, join the radio fun. Logging stations one by one. Porter hunters calling, join the radio fun.
Okay. And we always like to do two. So let's go and do the. Hey, this is my my friend Stuart. He's always saying, you know, those people saying park to park, park to park, park to park. You know, he's like, what the hell? So I have a song called Park to Park. We'll dedicate this to Stuart.
We hear the airwaves every night. Park to park, our signals bright. Cheek to cheek, we keep it live. Ham radio, got that vibe. Late shift early, we don't care. Got our sound waves everywhere. 5-9 in the park, so clear. Best regards to all who hear. This is a two for make it loud. Working around without a doubt. 73, we share the thrill. Ham radio, life's a chill. On to the next park we go. In the dark we let it flow. Communications park to park. This is how we make our mark. Thanks for those activations now. From dusk till dawn we take a bow. Signal strong, we make it loud. Ham radio, we stand proud. This is a two for make it loud. Working around without a doubt. 73, we share the thrill. Ham radio, life's a chill. mark.
Hello, everybody. This is On the Air with VA3EWV. On the Air with VA3EWV. And today we're going to be activating this lighthouse. Charlie Alpha 864, I believe. Charlie Alpha 864. No, Charlie Alpha November 864. So that's what we're going to be doing.
On to the next part we go. In the dark we let it flow.
We appreciate the 505 there. Whiskey 8 Delta Lewis here. I have Dana in Ohio there. QSL. Thank you so much for the activation. You have a good rest of your day. 7-3. Okay, that's it, folks. And I want you guys to have a great evening. This is Victor Alpha 3 Echo Whiskey Victor, and we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye for now. 7-3.